Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, Virgo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How you doing? How you feeling, my beautiful Virgos? I got a download, and as I was, just communicating and talking with my daughters, and spirit just came to me, and it's like, I don't know who you are tonight, okay, and some of this is going to resonate with me as well, but I feel like I'm talking to somebody that tries to solve all the problems in your life or people in your life, situations. Somebody, I don't know who you are. You could be in this energy right now that whatever's going on with you, whether it's a situationship, your children, your grown children, your job, it's like you're in the energy like you're so used to fixing things, making sure that it makes sense. Somebody's in the energy of trying to put the pieces back together, trying to understand, why something is not working out, why this is not going in the way, in the direction that you want it to go, or why is this happening, or why won't this person change, or why won't this person do better, why won't this situation? It's something that you're holding on to. It's something that you're trying to make sense of, and you're trying to put the pieces together. But Spirit gave me a download. God says, let it go. Spirit guides God say, stop trying to fix it. Spirit guides God is saying it's not for you to fix. This is not for you to fix. This situation, some situation, Spirit guides God, is above a lot of y'all consciousness. That the reason why that you cannot seem to grasp or put something together or to be something, because it's just like Miss Paulson thoughts of energy. It's not making sense. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix the situation. I'm trying to please everybody take what resonates, reverse the roles how they fit in your life, okay? I don't know y'all's life, so you're gonna have to reverse the role. It's something that you're trying to fix. You're trying to, because that's what you're about. You're about perfection, and you're trying to take something and you're trying to make sense of it, okay? That's what Virgo do. Virgo, it has to make sense. You're trying to make it. You're trying to make something, and you're trying to put the pieces, and you're trying to put it together. And the Spirit guys, God said it's not for you to fix. This situation, this whatever it is that you're going through, it's not for you to fix. God is saying it's not for you to fix, but for it to fix you. My God. Spirit guides, God just gave me that plain and simple. It's not for you to fix, Virgo, but it's for it to fix you. God is saying everything is not your problem. My God, I don't know who need to hear this tonight. Today, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. But God said, you can't fix everything, baby. Ma'am, sir, you can't fix everything. It's not for you to fix, but for it to fix you. And what you mean by that, Miss Paulson Thoughts, is for it to fix me? For you to realize that you cannot turn everything around. You yourself cannot fix it. But Spirit and God say, let it fix you. Learn from it. Grasp it. Learn from it. Take what parts of it that make sense. Spirit guys, God is saying, Virgo, take parts of it that make sense. With what makes sense, fix it for yourself. Fix it for yourself. Fix it towards yourself. Because there is a message in that lesson that you're trying to fix. There is a message in that lesson that you're trying to piece together. It's not for you to fix. It's not. The reason why it's not working out, the reason why the puzzles is not fitting, the reason why it's not adding up, the reason why when you subtract it, it ain't coming to the right answer, the reason why when you add it, it ain't adding up, the reason why when you're thinking and you're overthinking and you're in your head and you're trying to figure it out, the reason why it ain't working, because it ain't for you to fix it. Oh my God. I am on it for somebody. And that's the hardest thing that Virgos struggle with, because we want to fix everything. But God said, this one, baby, you going to have to set it out. Oh my God, talk to me, Spirit. God, Spirit, guys, God said, you're going to have to set this one out. You can't fix this. You can't fix this. It is beyond your consciousness. You can't fix this. You got to let it go and you got to let God. This one you can't fix, baby, but it can fix you. Whether it's your children, your grown children, a situation, a friendship, a job, or whatever that you're holding on and you're trying to make sense of it and you're trying your best to piece it together and make it right. You're trying to fit it back together. You're trying to, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to work it out. But Spirit guys, God say, baby, ma'am, sir, you can't fix this one, darling. You can't fix this one. This one is not for you to fix, but for it to fix you. Yeah. Yes. It's not for you to fix, Virgo. It's not, baby. It's not for you to fix. It's not. It's not. This one you got to set out. See, when I intuitively see this card, you fix a lot of problems. But this one right here, this particular situation that you're in right now, or that's on your mind, or that is happening in your life right now, and you're trying to fix it. See, you're so used to fixing. But this one right here, you can't fix. This one, you can't. It's not. Spirit guys, God say this is not for you to fix. You can't fix everything. You can't make everything perfect. You're not. Nobody's perfect. Even though we strive to become that. But this one, you're going to have to set out. You're going to have to allow God. You're going to have to allow the situation to unfold as it should. Okay, whether this is a rebellious child, whether this is a husband or a wife or whoever that just don't want to do right, don't want to see your worth, don't want to see you, and you're trying to understand everything you've done for this person, the love that you showed to your family, your friends, your children, your grown children, or your teenage children. Or your family, and you're so used to fixing it, cause see the nine of wands is all these, you see, you fix all that, but this one, Spirit guys, God, you could say that you're gonna have to set this one out. Yeah, you're gonna have to set this one out, Virgo. It ain't for you to fix. You can't fix this one. God said this is not for you to fix. Yeah. But it is to fix you. Take whatever your situation that you're going through right now, whatever's been on your mind, whatever you've been overthinking, whatever you've been thinking, you have been thinking what you have been thinking. Take what parts of it make sense of it and leave the rest. and let God work it out. If this is someone that don't want to change and you have tried and you have beat them over the head, you have led them to the water, but they don't want to drink it, and you have tried and you have tried your best to make it work, to do all you can do, to give so much, and it's still not enough. Still not enough. It's still not enough. God said it's not yours to fix. Let it go. Let God, let Spirit, your angels, take care of it. I'm sorry to tell you this, and this might hurt you, Virgo. This might give you a setback, Virgo. But Spirit guys, God said you're going to have to set this one out, baby. You're going to have to set this one out. It has nothing to offer you. It has nothing to offer you. You're going to have to set this one out and let God do the work. You're going to have to let God do the work. God wants you to realize that you can't fix it. You cannot fix the situation. But allow it to fix you. Allow yourself to realize that it's a learning lesson, and that people are who they are. People are exactly who they are. They have showed you who they really are, and just let that be that. If this is your children, you have to allow them to find their way. You're going to have to let them, they got to figure it out. You can't, God says you got to sit this one out, baby. It ain't for yours. It ain't for you to keep. It ain't for you to fix. I'm sorry. Yeah, it ain't for you to fix. It's not. I don't know who this is for. I love you guys. Happy Sunday, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, Sunday night. But Spirit guys, God says the word for the day is, it's not yours to fix. It's not. And I know you're saying responsive thoughts and energy. But why not? I deserve it. Okay, I deserve this man or this woman. I put so much energy into it. And Maybe if I do this right or do that right or do this right or do that right, maybe they will come around to it and they would love me. Or maybe they'll come around to it and they will fix it. Maybe they'll come around to it and they will change. Maybe if I do more of this and I do more of that, if I sprinkle a little more of this or sprinkle a little more of that or sprinkle a little bit more of that, and they'll change and they'll do right and they'll see me and they'll see my value and they'll see what I'm worth. And God said, that's the problem. Spirit guys, God said that's the problem. You're trying to fix something that cannot be fixed. It is not yours to fix. Because whatever you're trying to fix or trying to put together, place together, puzzle together, they got to be willing to change and to fix it. Spirit guys, God said leave it in his hands. Leave it in the higher source hand. You're going to have to stand this one out. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. But you're going to have to stand this one out. Whoever this person is or the child is, you're going to have to allow them to live their life. And you're going to have to look at it like, you know what, the more you keep pouring into something that's not willing to change and not willing to do what's right in your eyesight towards you, the Spirit God said, I need you to let it go. And bad as it hurt, if it's your child, let go and let God. As bad as it is that as bad as you love this man or love this woman or love this friendship or love your family, sometimes you just gonna have to let it go. I I don't know who I'm talking to right now. But as I was talking to my children, and I had to transmute the energy, and I just started moving around, and God said, it's not yours to fix, baby. But let it fix you. You gotta sit this one out. You can't, Virgo. You can't fix this one, baby. And you are a person that you take the smallest things and you want to make sure everything right. You want to fix it. You want to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. And this and that. It ain't yours to fix. You're gonna have to set this one out. It has nothing to offer you. Let it go. Set it free. If it's meant, it will be. Let it go, set it free. If it's meant, it will be. Other than that, you can't change nobody. I don't care who it is. A person is going to change if they want to change, and a person is not going to change for you. They're going to change for themselves in order to fit you. It's time. Oh my God, confirmation. It's time to walk away. You've been thinking and thinking and thinking. It's let it go. Set it free. If it come back, it will be. Let it go. I mean, stand in your power. Stand in your power. A lot of you are holding on to it, the control. That's what the emperor is about, control. You don't want it to be over. You're holding on to it because you want to be in control of it. The judgment is in control, authority. You want to be in control. You don't want it to be over. But Spirit said, I need you to set this one out. I need you to, this is not for you to fix. You can't fix everybody, Virgo. You can't fix every situation. And a lot of you, you've been thinking about it. You've been praying about it. You've been thinking about it. You've been praying about it. You've been trying to put it together. Like I said before, a person gonna change if they want to change. If they want to change, and if they change, it's because they want to be a part of your life. If this is rebellious children or whatever your situation, I don't know. Put it in a comment. Gotta let it go. Walk away. It's not yours to fix. This person, this man, this woman, this child, this job, this whatever, let it go. Whatever. Some of you are holding on it because of the control of the other situation, okay? And you're praying for something. You're actually, some of you praying for God to keep this person in your life when this person ain't no good for you. Some of you been praying to God. You want God to see your situation, that you do everything. God, I need you to keep this man. I need you to bring us together, bring you to us together. Bring me and this woman together. Bring me and this man together. Bring us together, bring us together. And God said, why am I going to bring you together when this person ain't even a whole person for you? Y'all ain't ready for me. Decisions, you're at a crossroad. Should I let it go? Should I let it go? Spirit God said, let go, let God. Whatever the situation, if it's meant, it will be. If this is a child, you got to leave it in God's hand. If this is an adult child or a child of teenagers that has control of their own mind, of their decisions, let go and let God. Take your hands off of it, because sometimes we're just interfering and we're making things worse than what it is. And Spirit God said, you can't fix it. This one you can't fix. You can't. God said you can't fix it, but it can fix you. It can make you better. It can make you think better. It can make you realize what your worth is. Let it fix you. Let yourself realize that what you're worthy more of. Let yourself realize that he he ain't gonna change, she ain't gonna change, and stop holding on to the possibilities. Stop holding on to the possibilities that one day my husband, my wife, my situation, yeah, that person may change. Stop holding on the idea. Stop having control. That's what this card is all about. Control, authority. That, if I, it's meant, let the connection go. The Judgment in the reverse. They don't want to see it. They don't see it. They don't want to see it. They don't feel like they need to change. They don't feel like they're doing anything wrong. They don't want to hold themselves accountable. They don't see it. They don't see it. So that means if you don't see it, you're not changing something you don't see. Whether it's a child, they don't see themselves. You can tell them, you can scream to you blue, black in the face. They don't see it. You gotta allow your children to live their life. You gotta allow a person to be who they're gonna be, because they are showing you who they really are. You gotta let it go. Judgment in the reverse. They don't want to wake up. They don't want to wake up. They don't want to wake up. They're not ready. Stop fixing something. Stop trying to fix something that can't be fixed. You're cheating yourself out of life, Virgo. You're cheating yourself out of life because you're putting so much energy into someone that don't want to change a situation, whatever the situation is, there's no progress, there's no weight, there's no substance, there's no investment. Some of you made the decision. Some of you made the decision and walked away. Some of you are at a crossroad thinking about it. Thinking. Study long, you study wrong. Study long, you study wrong. Because you're trying to fix somebody that don't want to be fixed. They're not ready to fix nothing. They're not ready to change. They're not ready. They're not even awakened. They're in a low vibration. Sometimes you just got to come to the conclusion that God said the battle is not yours. My God. My goodness. God said the battle is not yours, but it's the Lord's. This is not yours to hold on to. This is not yours. Let it go. Let it go and let God. The battle is not yours. The battle is not yours. Queen of Wands in the energy. It's like you feel like you're needed. It's like they need you. They need you. It's like they need. Some of you are feeling guilty. You might feel regretful if you leave because they need you, but they're not willing to change. Okay, they just in your energy, taking your energy. They just needy. If this is a relationship, if this is a situationship, they're just in your energy, just taking all of your energy, and you're just steady trying to fix something in their intentions is not to fix anything. Their intentions is not to change for you. Their intentions is to just get from you and take from you and take from you and take from you. It's time to realize, Virgo, that you gotta stand this one out. This one is not for you to fix. The battle is not yours, but it's the Lord's. And you gotta let God work it out, and however it is going to work out, if it's meant for you and this person to be back together, if this person's gonna change, they're gonna change when they're ready to change. But God said, I need you to stop waiting. I don't know who I'm talking to. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for somebody to change. Stop waiting and stop staying around thinking that you can fix it, that you can put the puzzle back together, that you can make a difference and you can change this person's mind and yeah. The fight is not yours. Let go of it. The battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. It's draining you. It's draining you. It's draining your energy. It's draining all of everything in you. It's draining out of you. Let it go. Let it go. Justice. Let it go, baby. They're going to have to learn. They're going to have to learn. You got to let it go. Let go, let God. Justice is in your favor. Spirit guides, God said you are being justified for letting it go. Okay? You're being justified for walking away because it's not yours to fix. This is somebody that is not ready to change. Yeah, this is someone, it's a heavy burden. This is somebody that's not willing to change. This is someone that has put a lot of burden on you. A lot of heavy burden. And you've been pushing. You've been putting one foot in front of the other, but this is someone that has placed a lot of burden on you. You don't even see you've been in isolation, Virgo. That's your card. You're tired of being a fool. A lot of you are tired of being a fool. Yeah, it's time for you to get on your own path. Good luck, good fortune. A lot of you walked away and now you're on your path. You're on your own path. You say, you know what? I gotta let that go. That's not for me to fix. That's not for me to fix. The battle is not yours. And I need you to put that in the comment. The battle is not mine. Spirit guides, God said it's not yours to fix. Some things is beyond your consciousness, Virgo. Beyond. You can't grasp. You got to allow God, Spirit, God, to fix it. Hangman. You got to. It's leaving you stuck and stagnant. It's time to move on. High priestess. I'm talking to a high priest, a very strong intuitive reader. It's time to let it go. Yeah, time for new beginning, Fool card. It's time to let it go and move on. It is. It's time to let it go and move on. It's so much deceit, lying, trickery. This person's not changing. Okay? Devil. Just cut the deck. Look at that. Just cut the deck. The devil. Yeah, hermit mode. I love you guys. I'm positive thoughts and energy. In my readings, there are blessings, lessons, and confirmations. You just have to be vigilant and listen to the message. I also receive this energy here because I'm a Virgo myself. And sometimes I get in the energy as well that I want to fix everything because that's what Virgo do. Virgo wants to fix it all. But Spirit Guides, God spoke to me very, very plain, very clear as I was in here. And God says, it's not yours to fix, but let it fix you. Whew. Until next time, Virgo.